struggling.
Exactly.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to our Tuesday live stream. I have with me today Miss Lizzie Ross, who is making a face over there. We are super excited for this live stream because I am actually launching my book. Finally, it's been years in the making, and it's finally out. So we released it last Friday, I believe. And then I'm going to give you today a big tour of the book. We're going to do some learning lessons, and I am going to let you know how you can actually get a mini course that I offer totally free, and it's going to be really easy to do. So, Lizzie, if you want to introduce yourself for the people real quick.
Absolutely. My name is Lizzie. As Jesse said, I am an investor in Columbus, Ohio as well. I've been a student of Jesse's for 18 months, and I've been working for her for about a year. And my role is the student success manager, so I make sure that all of our students have all the resources and networks and all that stuff that they could possibly need.
And she does a dang good job at it. So
I do. I try to keep the wheels a-churning.
Yeah, she keeps the wheels on. And Lizzie had a really big part in this book as far as like editing some stuff and pulling together some of our student success stories and, just general ideas to bounce off of. So definitely could not thank you enough.
My pleasure. It was my pleasure.
Yeah, we had fun. We had fun with it. So like I said, this has been something like I started my real estate career 12, 13 years ago at this point. I was an accidental landlord. My whole story's in the book, but essentially this is something that I've been kicking around in my head for the last couple years, and it's going to answer so many of the same questions that I get over and over and over, which is fine. I love answering them, but now you're going to have my entire method, super comprehensive in under 300 pages. And so you are going to be able to answer a lot of these things yourself. Of course, if you want more hands-on support, I obviously do have a coaching program as well, and we'll get into that a little bit. So let me just start by sharing my screen. So you guys, this is it. This is the cover of my
Look at that cute book.
Look at that cute book. My gorgeous wife, Laura Hansen, she does all of our graphic design. So plug if you guys need any graphic design for your businesses or corporations you work for, hit her up. But this is the book. So it's Rentals Made Easy. It is named after the coaching program, but it's the concise version. And the goal is to unlock the proven step-by-step system to build wealth through rental properties. Here we go. I'm going to give you a little tour of everything that's included. So like I said, it's under 300 pages. We obviously have our table of contents, some things, I had some editors early on in the process who got a sneak peek and were able to look at the book. And so they just had some really nice things to say about me. So we got some of that included here.
Jessie just got to get her head a little.
Yeah, my head got had some really nice things to say. So we get into the foreword. We got a dedication, and then I kind of want to show you some of the really cool features in this book. So we have a lot of mindset stuff up front where you're going to really kind of understand where you need to be in order to start buying real estate. And then we get into each chapter has a chapter takeaway. So even if you're like me and you read something and then you need to see it again or see it in a summary version, we have that here for you because that to me is so helpful.
No,
and then go ahead.
I was going to say I agree.
Yeah.
We love a chapter summary.
Got to have a chapter summary. So we have that throughout. And then I wanted to kind of talk about a few different teaching moments in here. So one of them is the profit centers of real estate. If you guys are getting into real estate and you think that you are just here for the cash flow, I will tell you now that there is so many more advantages to buying real estate than just the cash flow. So we're going to go over each of those. First, of course, is appreciation. And regardless of what market you are in the United States, I want you to think back to 5 years ago. Sorry, I'm getting over sickness. How much real estate was worth then, pre-COVID, and how much it's worth now. And, what's happening with inflation. We're projected for another 5 years of pretty heavy inflation. And so just what that has done to values. So you don't want to miss out on appreciation. Principal pay down. The secret here is that someone else is paying your mortgage, which is fantastic. You have tax advantages that we go through, different advantages. A bonus is a cash out refi. So Lizzie is in the process of doing this right now on her rental.
On my Friday.
Yeah. So going to get a little bit of cash back at closing. So this is not a guarantee, but if you underwrite your numbers correctly, then you have the option to get money back at closing. And then also credit card hacking. Y'all, this is my big year. I've been credit card hacking for years, but this year I'm getting really serious about it. And I'm like, because I want to become an expert. But this is, if you use your business correctly, y'all, you don't have to pay for travel. Your family can go wherever you want for relatively inexpensive. So that's another advantage, really a profit stream that people just don't think about when they think about owning real estate. So that's that section. We go through my story. Like I told you, I won't go through the whole book, but I want to tell you a little bit about why the BRRRR method, why the BRRRRS, we added a S on there because I swear by self-managing. I think that anyone who is serious about managing or owning real estate should also understand self-management. No one is ever going to care about your asset like you do. Period, flat out, don't care. You could argue me all day and I would not waver on that. And so,
speak from experience too.
I speak from experience. If you look at any of the large investors in your market, ask them all who manages your portfolio. Every single one, it will be in-house. Maybe one or two would have property management. They probably own the property management company, to be honest. So, a little about the method. So you buy a distressed asset under market value, right? We can talk about some different ways that you can actually pay for that real estate. So you're buying under market value, you're renovating that property up to what we call the after repair value standard, right? You go and you take this nicely renovated property out to the market, you get it rented at market rent, you refinance it. So you take this nice package to the bank and you say, hey, Mrs. Banker, how much are you willing to lend me against this asset? They're going to typically give you 75% of the appraised value. And then you are going to take this refinance money, pay off your hard money lender, your private money lender, pay back your renovations, pay yourself back for any down payments. And then you're going to repeat this over and over and over and over. So this is the foundation for the book. This is the foundation for the method that I teach. I want to go over kind of high level. Let's go back here.
Really fast, Jesse.
Yeah.
Scott, I just talked to Scott last week, but he just commented, and I would implore your response to his comment.
Okay. Yeah. It's just tough to self-manage out of town and out of state. Is it tougher? Yes, slightly. I think you have a point there, and I hear this a lot. So is it impossible? No, not by any means. You will build your team the same way that you do if you were local. You will have a boots on the ground who is someone that you trust, that is working directly for you. They're not your real estate agent. They're not your contractor. They're not your handyman. They are working directly for you. And you build up that relationship. That person is your eyes and your ears. And yes, it's going to cost you a little bit more than if you were local, but maybe it's not though, because you're not spending your time going out to the property. So it would depend on how you value your own time. I personally live in Columbus. My portfolio is in Columbus. Ask me how often I go to my own properties.
We've gone to some properties together and you're like, I've never been here before.
I've never seen this house. And it's because I have so much trust in my team. So I essentially am remote investing, even though I live locally. So that is something that I want you to consider. Is it slightly harder because you can't run over there? Yeah. But honestly, if you have I don't know, leaky toilet, are you going to go anyways? No, you're going to send someone. So it's really not that different.
Yeah. I mean, we even have a student who has a he's in California, Ryan? He's in California and he invests in like
Wisconsin, yeah.
Yeah. And like the team runs itself at this point.
Yeah.
He's only been once to Wisconsin.
Yeah, he's crushing it. So I would recommend that, you still go out to your market as frequently as you think is appropriate, but I promise you can do it. I promise. We have tons of students doing it. So, okay. So let's dig into kind of deeper on, so this is what I showed you, the BRRRRS method. I want to dig in a little bit deeper to what all is included. Can you all see this?
Yeah.
Cool.
I can.
Sweet. So we're going to talk about the BRRRR method versus some other methods, why I love this method so much and how I have built my portfolio, different outcomes that could happen by running this method, any red flags to look out for, how you can save yourself some headaches, because I've been through them all. So I give you this whole book is how to not make a lot of the mistakes that I made. We're going to establish the essentials. So I'm going to walk you through picking your market, determining your buy box, figuring out what makes a good deal, how you can work with sellers and different lead sources, your admin and your entity setup. I get these questions all the time. Like, how many LLCs should I make or have? All that. So sorry, y'all. Getting your EIN, your bank account. Like, we walk you through all this. Building your dream team. Then we actually move into like the buy section. So where to find deals. I'm going to talk you through the MLS, wholesalers, direct to seller marketing, which is how I built a lot of my portfolio. And then also referrals. Don't be overlooking referrals. We're going to talk about how you pay for this. So from other people's money to traditional banks, hard money lenders, what are some limitations? What could you expect from lenders? We got all that in here. Now that you own it, we're moving into the renovation. So, how do you plan for a renovation? How do you know what to renovate? Right. And I see it so much, people overdoing it or underdoing it. And so how do you figure out exactly what I need to renovate? How much should things cost? What's the process to get those costs? How do you manage the rehab itself? Right. That's a big part of this project. You need to manage your holding costs and then get it prepared for your residents. Now we're going to go get it rented. And this is just the table of contents. Like, obviously, these are all like chapters in the book. So, should you hire property management? Scott, we talk a lot about this in the book as well. I think you could probably guess my answer right about now.
And also, I do know Sky, like I said, I talked to him last week. He's only investing north of Ohio. So,
you're
I'm covered. He's good.
Oh, yeah. You're super close. Yeah, no worries. So how do you market it? How do you show it, especially if you're remote? How do you show your unit? How do you screen applicants to make sure that you're not putting someone who is less than desirable in place? And then moving in, move-in process, setting expectations. Now we have to go refinance, choosing the right lender. We go over all different appraisal types, understanding your mortgage payment. Yes. Donna Marie says so many people will benefit. Exactly. And then, so after you get it refinanced, it's time to repeat. It's not just, I know that ours seems kind of useless a little bit because you're like, okay, yeah, just go do it again. But there's a lot that you need to do in that repeat to actually understand the deal, understand how it panned out, track everything, plan your tax strategy. Then we talk about, some scaling, responsible growth, all that. So that's like the traditional BRRRR that you've probably seen. And now I take it one step further with the BRRRRS method, and we're going to move into some self-management. So how do you actually collect rent? How do you manage maintenance requests? I see maintenance as like one of the number one things that can knock down a new housing provider, because they're not doing the right renovations, and then they're getting beat down. We call it maintenance whack-a-mole, where you fix one thing and then another one pops up. And so how do you deal with ongoing maintenance and put those systems and processes in place? Proactive inspections to get ahead of some of these issues, the move out process, for one reason or another, everyone is going to move out at some point. And then we bring it all together. So that's the comprehensive book outline. And then each chapter, we have tons of images, we have numbers, we go over examples. Like I didn't pass this.
Another cool part of the book, Jesse, I don't know if you can pull it up. If not, I can. But the resource page, like
yes.
Anybody who reads this book, I'm biased because I did put it together. So it's great.
Yeah.
But you'll see throughout the book that there is a resource page. You can see there with tons of like free resources that you can just like tap into. And I think that is what is really valuable about this book, is it's not just like people might see it and be like, oh, this is just another like money making opportunity or something. But it's like, no, I'm giving away
so much.
Yeah.
We're giving away a lot. And so, like I said, the book itself is the process, but it also comes with, you can scan this QR code. Even if you don't have the book, scan it now. I don't care. Or you can go to this website. And then it is actually going to.
I have it if you need it.
It's here.
Got it. Cool.
So here is the book resources. And you join our Facebook group if you're not already. And then I give you each chapter has different call outs, right? And throughout, you're going to get a worksheet on how to actually determine your buy box. Join our Facebook group, different dream team interview questions on how to build your team. Chapter 7, I'm giving you some direct to seller marketing channels. I'm giving you my exact lenders. Honestly, my exact lenders are pitch deck template, and then looking for some off-market deals. And as you go through the book, you're going to get tons of different resources here. So yeah, this comes along with it.
What a thing of beauty that website is.
Do what?
I said, what a thing of beauty that website is.
It's so good. Yeah, Lizzie designed it. So it's great.
No, y'all should have seen my version. It was not.
Lizzie put it together. We'll give her that. Yeah, Laura designed it. And so that's kind of it. And I am super, super proud of it. I want you guys to get this. Let me go back to our main page. I want you to get this while we're doing this pretty sweet promo that we're doing right now. So if you buy the copy of the book through tonight, it is $2.99.
Unreal.
$2.99. It is on Kindle only right now. We will have a hard copy. I say Kindle only, but this is on a website, so you can just read it on the.
You also don't have to have a Kindle to read it. You can just. I have the Kindle app. I literally got the Kindle app for my phone for this book.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's free, so.
Yeah, and I'm here just reading it on Amazon, like on a website, so you can read it any digital format. Don't need a Kindle. $2.99. And if you guys write us a review, preferably a positive review, but you know what? It doesn't have to be positive, and I don't want to tell you what to say. So if you write us a review and you screenshot it to me or Lizzie, then we are going to give you a free copy, lifetime access of our BRRRR for Beginners, which is the companion course that goes along with this. It's the book in video format. Typically it's $47. You're getting it for $2.99 because you bought the book for $2.99. So you're getting the book and you're also getting the BRRRR for Beginners companion course. And all you gotta do is write the review.
Yeah, if you're wondering how to get us a screenshot, if you have us on Facebook, great. Jesse's contact information is also inside that book, so you can send it directly to her.
Yeah, you literally can just send it to me.
It's in there somewhere.
Where is it?
Yeah, Christy, definitely get in there. Jesse, will you show them how to leave a review? Some people might not know how to leave an Amazon review.
Yeah. How to leave a review. So
Amazon.
Okay, so here's our book. Ooh, look at that. We got 20 reviews. All you need to do is when you're on Amazon, just see customer reviews and
right there on the left.
Write a customer review. So you can do it from your phone. You can do it from a computer. Just be logged into Amazon. And we're trying to get bestseller. I really am trying to get bestseller. So what the heck is this? Oh, an ad. I was like, that's not my book. And so trying to get bestseller, would really, really love your input. And also it's a win-win because you're going to get a ton of amazing resources here. So I think that's it. That's all we got.
Can you drop the link in the
Yeah.
Or send it to me and I can drop it in the comments.
Yeah, there you go. In the comments.
Because Christy's sitting there saying that she needs it. So.
Yes, you definitely need the book and the course. And so, Christy, we'll get that to you today. All you got to do is send us that screenshot of the review. Yeah, you're neck deep in a rehab. It's hard to tell, how much return you can get. That is all.
Oop, did we lose Jessie? Or did I?
Sorry,
did we just?
I disappeared. I don't know how that happened. But yeah, that's all something that we can help with. So definitely grab your copy.
Absolutely. It's a good one.
It's a good one. All right. Well, thank y'all so much for your support, and we will see you next week.
See ya.
Bye.